Hello my dear Armenians, these are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Presidential election to be held in Western Armenia. The mysterious gates of Van. The destiny of the Armenian nation. Baku plans to sell apartments in Stepanakert. The Stoats of Shahnazar. Return to Roots series continues at the Hrant Dink Foundation. Mount Ararat is now fully covered in snow. The National Assembly of Western Armenia is organizing the official ceremony of the presidential election of the Republic of Western Armenia. The event will take place on November 22 at 11:30 a.m. and will continue until 4 p.m. All delegates and guests are respectfully invited to attend. Pre-registration is required and participants must fill out the application form. Tashkape, located near Van in Western Armenia, now occupied by Turkey, is an ancient rock-cut chamber from King Apuini's time with cuneiform inscriptions and a preserved altar. It was once called Maher's Door. A legend says the door opens once a year and reveals treasure, but such stories have been used by the Turkish state to justify destroying Armenian cultural sites under the excuse of treasure hunting. The silence of Armenian historians is troubling. It is important to speak out against Turkey's ongoing destruction of Armenian heritage and the mislabeling of Armenian monuments as Urartian. The fate of the Armenian nation has been filled with pain. In world history, it is hard to find another nation upraised as deeply as the Armenians. The massacres of 1888, 1896 and 1806 were organized by the Ottoman government, which used the Islamic religion to provoke Kurds and Muslim Turks, taking advantage of their lack of knowledge about their own religious rules. After the construction of new multi-story buildings in Stepanakert is finished, the apartments will be put up for sale. According to Azerbaijani media, this was announced by the Elchin Yusubov, the Azerbaijani representative in Stepanakert. He said many citizens have already applied to buy apartments and sales will be available both in cash and through mortgage loans. Rare stoats, galintic, well filmed in the Shahnazar region of Western Armenia. They are brown in summer and white in winter, and this endangered species is now protected. Stoats are small night-hunting predators that control rodents and help keep nature in balance. Professor Lokman Aslan says they are very fast and sensitive, which is why they are hard to film, but they are important for the ecosystem. The filmed stoats moved between the rocks, even pausing for a moment before disappearing. Aslan calls on locals to help protect this unique species so it can continue living in Western Armenia. The Hrant Dink Foundation is continuing its Return to Roots talk series. On November 13 at the Immaculate Conception building, Deborah Valoma will give a talk called Following the Trade Home, where she shares her research on her family's villages in Harput and the old fabrics she kept from her grandmother. Valoma taught textile art for many years at the California College of the Arts and studies how clothes can carry identity and cultural memory. On November 17, David Kazanjan will speak about artist Sarkis' project Respiro and 7 Days, 7 Nights, focusing on memory and healing. The foundation invites Armenians who have visited or plan to visit their ancestral lands to share their stories, helping strengthen collective memory and our connection to our roots. Temperatures in the eastern region have dropped below zero and snow has increased again on Mount Ararat masses, which is 5,137 meters high. The first snow fell on September 12, covering only the summit, but after heavy snowfall yesterday, Ararat is now completely covered in white, looking like a winter mountain. If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can visit our official link. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.